Hey guys, so it is like really late, but I want to do this before I chicken shit out and can't post it. It's like almost midnight, so I look like an absolute mess from school, so fair warning. But I honestly think it's time that you guys know. I mean, like, actually know. Because there's a lot about me that nobody really knows, and this is pretty much the easiest way I can say it and get it out there, because I mean, I don't know, maybe this is taking the easy way out, but you guys need to know. So okay, so January of 2015, right? And if I start getting off topic, I took my meds, so I'm kind of, but January of 2015, let's see, it was a really normal week for me, honestly, because spent Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday with my mom, and spent the rest of the week with my dad, like normal. This seems so long ago, honestly. And Saturday of the first week, when all this shit started. God, you guys have no idea how bad this actually was for me. But Saturday, after I went to a concert, my mom called me. Like, I mean, my dad kind of hinted at something, but I really didn't know what. And my mom called me and said they were trying to accuse me of sexual assault on my younger sister. I mean, my sister, she's 8. And I've seen her once in almost a year and a half. And it kills me every day to not be able to see her. I mean, I'm her big sister. I'm supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be the one that, helps and, like, pushes her and does all that big sistery shit. And I haven't done it for over a year, and I'm honestly losing my touch. I mean, I work with kids, yeah, but as a sister, I'm losing it. I mean, yeah, I have my adoptive older siblings and whatever, and my step-siblings, but I see my brothers, seriously, maybe 8 hours a month, which is kind of bullshit. And, I mean, I ended up staying with my dad till Thursday of the next week after the accusation started. Thursday, I was walking home with my boyfriend at the time, and I mean, I knew something was wrong. I really did. I couldn't place it, but something was off horribly. And I got home, and my grandma, because I walked to my grandmother's after school, because it's like 4 blocks away from the school. And Grandma's like, come on, Tori, let's go get something to eat. I'm like, okay. Don't understand, but okay, whatever. We go to Sonic. She gets me my favorite food and my favorite goddamn milkshake. And a big ass drink. Kind of a red flag there. And she was completely silent until you were almost to the Center for Children. And asked her what we were doing, and she's like, well, you're going down to go get interviewed by a police officer. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is such bullshit. So, I was at the Children's Center for a good 2 hours with this bitch ass investigator. She was so mean, and just, you know those detectives in TV that, like, just gets under your skin and you're watching it? That's kind of how this chick was. And she was asking me all these questions, like, no joke. Like, I think she asked me almost 100 questions. Most of them I don't remember, but the ones I do, God damn, they piss me off, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's kind of whatever. Kind of one of those things where you end up blocking all memories of it because of how bad it hurts you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but she was asking me all these questions, trying to, I guess, get me to confess to doing something I never dream of. And my mom and dad are sitting outside the room, and, you know, this room is like a janitor's closet with a table, bookshelf, chairs, a plant, and a desk with a fucking desktop computer. So it was a little claustrophobic, and this is before I was diagnosed with anything other than, you know, ADHD. And the investigator, detective bitch, looks at me and she's like, have you ever thought about hurting yourself? And I just look at her and I say, yeah, I have. Honestly, I have. And it's been worse in the last 2 weeks. And she's like, okay, well, have you ever thought about suicide? I'm like, yeah. Do you have a plan? Yeah, I do. So she called another officer. I got transported to the loony bin in the back of the police cruiser, crying my eyes out because, you know, I couldn't see my mom, and my mom is my best friend, honestly. Like, she's the one that stayed in the hospital with me until I was fully admitted in fucking crisis. We got there like 5:30, 4:30, 5 o'clock time frame. I didn't get admitted to the hospital till 3 in the morning, so my mom and I, we ended up sleeping on the world's worst couch ever. I mean, it was so stiff, but it was so much better than the beds in the D building. And, you know, my mom didn't leave my side, and my dad kind of did. He wasn't there while I was in the hospital. I mean, yeah, we were under quarantine because there was the flu virus going on and trying to keep everybody from getting sick, but my mom was the only one who called me. Like, and my dad, he didn't. And he lied to my sister saying I was on vacation. Yeah, what the fuck kind of vacation is that, really? I mean... Yeah, sitting in a hospital on more drugs than you could even imagine yourself taking at 15. I mean... It really sucks. I mean... First night I was there, I didn't sleep, and I cried a lot. And I didn't know what to do, honestly. And next morning they got us up at 6, so I got maybe 45 minutes of sleep when I got into the actual hospital, and maybe 4 or 5 hours in the crisis building, but I mean, it's not something that somebody like someone with the abandonment issues and being as close to my mom as I am, it hurt a lot. And called my mom the next morning, bawling. I mean, just full blown. And she said she'd try to come see me and bring me the rest of my stuff, so I had some clothes and I had my bear. Because, yeah, I still sleep with a stuffed animal. But you know what? I don't give a shit. Like, sleep with him now. But, I mean, the T building, it has one big bay window. And, I mean, it's just kind of one of those, like, windows that it's about this thick of glass. And, I mean, I'd see my mom come up every day, so I could see her for just a little bit. And she'd wave to me, and she would sign, like, sign language, that she loved me, and that it was gonna be okay. That went on for a fucking week before I actually saw my mom, and I was actually physically able to touch her. Like, the night before I got let out, like, and then I got so far behind in school. I am a junior, finishing up my junior year in a freshman math class, a sophomore lit class, and, you know, I'm gonna have to retake those again, except, like, I'm gonna have to take lit again, because I've missed so much school. And it really sucks. I mean, freshman math, yeah, I should know it by now, but math is so hard for me. And I'm so far behind in credits. I don't even know if I'm gonna graduate on time. But I got out in February, like the 5th or the 6th, and I tried to go back to school Friday, but my mom said no. I wanted to be back at school so bad. I wanted to be in a place where there was a little bit of chaos and not full-blown control. And hated it there. But then, I went back to school on Monday. Tuesday, boyfriend broke up with me. That one hurt a lot because he was the one person I would talk to about anything. And it's just one of those things that kind of, one day he's telling you that he loves you and that he's going to be there the whole time, and next it's, sorry, I can't. And the worst part is he broke up with me using my best fucking friend. Like, total pussy move, honestly. It was such bullshit. I mean, who fucking does that to someone? Especially when they just had a full-blown mental, fucking breakdown and completely snapped. Like, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, it's hard. But fast forward to May, and last day of school, I was in court getting a personal protection order put against me on my little sister. So I couldn't see her, I couldn't talk to her, I couldn't be in the same building as her, couldn't be within 500 feet of her. Oh yeah, fucking killed me. And then we fast forward to September, is when they decided if it was going to full court or just gonna be taken care of by a magistrate. I ended up going to trial. And, there's some things you can recover from easily. But this is one of the hardest things I've ever been recovering from. I mean, it was just so hard on me. But, I mean, and then I had a motions hearing in December, a week before fucking Christmas. Had my own grandmother testify against me and basically tell me how much of a shitty person I was and how she thought I was capable of doing something like this and how she knew I did it, knew, and how she thought I should be put on even more antipsychotics and all this bullshit. A week before fucking Christmas Day rolls around, she's like, "Oh, Tori, give me a hug. It's okay, baby, I'm sorry." No, if I had my knife, she would have been hurt. For stabbing me in the back and then completely and totally just going and trying to act so sweet and smother me in an unwanted hug like I was her most prized possession. Yeah, that shit don't fly. As soon as you hurt me, it takes a lot for me to give a fuck again, basically. I mean, I shouldn't bitch, but anyways, I had another hearing thing in January, had another one in February, and had my trial the 1st and 2nd of March. And They found me not guilty, because there was so many holes in everybody's story, and nobody's shit lined up. The DA fucked up. When I was in the hospital, I was on 2 different holds. I was on a military hold and a 5150 hold, so they fucked up there. What else? I saw my sister Monday night, and she's 8 now. This started when she was barely 7. And now, like, before she hit my lower ribs, now she hits right about here. And, I mean, I'm on a lot of meds now, but there's a lot of shit that I wish wasn't wrong with me. Almost 17-year-old girls shouldn't be like me. The mental disorders and all the pain, and I'm diagnosed as having a mood disorder that's not otherwise specified, which is basically saying I have the little kid version of fucking bipolar, because they won't diagnose me until I'm 18. I have ADHD, I have like 3 different anxiety disorders, I have depression, I have all this shit wrong with me, and I get a lot of shit for it. I really do. Like, hateful. Like, my own family. Like, told my grandma saw me with my sister on Monday, and it's like, oh, so you saw your sister? I'm like, yeah, because, Dad told me if I want to go on the trip, I have to take a step and try with my sister. She's like, what? Like, there's no orders against me seeing her anymore. She's like, yeah, well, it was supposed to be done in therapy. I'm like, I'm not waiting for the hospital to get their shit in gear. And it's better if I do it naturally. She's like, whatever. Like, I don't even know anymore. And I still have paranoia about seeing her, when there's nothing to be paranoid about. There's nothing that could go wrong. We're just baby stepping it, and it hurts a lot, but what can a girl do? I mean, really. But that's part of my story, at least. I mean, there's a lot more of fucked up me that you'll eventually see. I mean, who doesn't want to see the child that can't focus and can't, like, accept herself as being me? I mean, if you knew me IRL, you understand what I mean. But I'm gonna go to bed, guys. It's past midnight, so love you guys. I will seriously try to work better on getting my videos. My phone crashed, so I'm buying time to get it to work again, but please don't judge me for posting this. My channel is supposed to be, you know, fun, like, derpy shit that I make, or, you know, my vlog's about, you know, the mental disorders and, like, calling attention to it. That isn't my main goal anymore, is to try and give people like me who don't have a voice and who are too scared to say anything about it. I want to be someone that someone looks at and says, you know what, because of you, I kept fighting and I didn't give up. At least I want to anyways, but I'll try to post another video as soon as I can. Love ya. Have fun. Stay strong, guys, please. I mean, it's hard to be always strong, but you can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. So, no matter what, if you have any form of issue, you know, mentally or physically or whatever, I will still love you. I have no room, like, for people who have certain disorders and disabilities, hell, any of them, I'll still love you. I mean, kind of who I am. Can't hate the people who are different, because I'm different. We all are different, but there's the cookie cutter people, but I'm gonna sign off now, so night, guys. Comment and tell me what's something you wanna, like, have brought to attention, because I'll do it. Bye.